What is up, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I got the brand new 2025 Ram RHO behind me and we're gonna do a car review. We are in the RHO's natural habitat, but if you guys don't know what this is what Dodge technically replaced the TRX with. It's technically not the direct replacement, but it's what you get now. So yeah, on the exterior, it shares a lot of styling differences, similarities with the Ram TRX. You get the very aggressive wide body style on this car. We get almost the same wheel, same front bumper. On the front, we get full LED headlights and fog lights and some side markers, including these orange lights on the hood as well. So yeah, this is a functional hood scoop right here, and these vents right here, they are functional as well. So this vent right here actually comes out all the way over here. You can kind of see light on the other end. I really like the Ram lettering across this car. We get the front facing camera right there, radar cruise control panel as well, and you get two front hooks. And the ground clearance on this thing is actually super duper aggressive. Yeah, moving back to the hood, we got the Hurricane high output badge right there. That's the biggest difference between this and the TRX. But let's move on to the side. Some people will not even be able to tell if this is the TRX or the RHO. All right, we're gonna have a quick pause of this car review because a train is flying by right now. With the train finally gone now, we can finally talk about the RHO again. I was saying, from the side profile, this thing is super duper hard to tell if this is a TRX or an RHO. This one does not have the RHO stickers right here, so yeah, that is another thing that kind of throws people off, but there is an RHO on the badge on the back, but we'll get to that in a second. 35-inch tires with the Wrangler Goodyear all-terrain tires, super duper aggressive tires, and we get Bilstein active terrain dynamic shocks. That's pretty cool. Coming over to the back, we get full LED tail lights with turn signal. Everything's LED right there. RHO badge right there. That's one I was talking about earlier. That's how you tell this if this is a TRX or an RHO, other than some of the small styling differences. Full Ram badge right there, 4x4. Obviously, we get two big exhaust tips, and this thing does sound pretty good. We get a metal rear bumper with hooks right here and a rear trailer hitch. Ram badge right here, but that is pretty much it for the exterior styling, other than side view camera right there, black mirror caps, black door handles. I really like this two-tone, whatever's going on right here. But let's take a look underneath the hood. All right, so let's pop this hood. Underneath the hood is a 3-liter inline-six twin turbo engine that makes 540 horsepower and 521 pound-feet of torque. This is where the biggest difference between the TRX and the RHO is. So this one does not have the good old Hellcat, but this thing, let me tell you guys, it's pretty fast. So that is the underside of the hood scoop. So air goes through there, right into there. So yeah, it's fully functional. And this thing does 0 to 60 in 4.6 seconds. Obviously it's a truck, it's all-wheel drive, and this powertrain is paired to an 8-speed automatic transmission. And to fuel this monster, you gotta get 91 octane, and there's no gas cap, it's just a quick fuel up. But let's take a look in the trunk. Obviously we got the rear view camera right there, but if we hit this right here, it's an automatic tailgate. Not much to talk back here other than you get a lot of space for stuff. But if you want to close this trunk and your hands are full, you can just literally just like knee it up and it closes. We get 3 lights back here, just like the ones on the hood. Also ignore this, not Willowbrook Dodge, Renfrew Dodge. Shout out to those guys, it's their truck. That is pretty much it for the exterior and the powertrain. So let's hop into this brand new Ram RHO. Let me tell you guys, quick teaser. It's a very nice place. Stepping inside, we get a leather wrapped steering wheel, which is heated, and we get paddle shifters on this car. The paddle shifters, they're huge, I won't even lie. We get the cruise controls on this side, adaptive cruise control, as I mentioned before. And on this side, we got the phone controls, and you can control the screen up here as well. I like the black chrome Dodge logo right there. But anyways, moving on to the side, we get Harman and Kardon sound system, massaging seats, and these seats are heated and ventilated as well. They're super duper comfortable. If we look right here, we get the drive mode selects. There are a bunch of drive modes. We got tow, snow, auto, custom, mud sand, rock, Baja, and sport. So we get the 4-wheel drive auto mode. This is almost like all-wheel drive. The car stays in rear-wheel drive unless there's slippage on the rear tires, then the front tires kick in. We got 4 high, 4 low, and we got the axle lock right there. And right here, we got launch mode. Moving up here, this is huge. This is the biggest screen I've seen on a truck. We get a bunch of features as well, as long with some drag features and like acceleration and braking figures as well. This thing is super duper customizable. We obviously got the 360 camera as well, which we could just click that right there and it turns on. There are some physical buttons along the side of this car for climate control, so it's not fully digital, but obviously if you go to comfort right here, and we wait for a second because it does take a little bit to load. Yeah, you can control the climates with this screen as well, but let's just go back to the home. Obviously, we got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on this vehicle, and we get a huge map. Down here, we got the trailer brake, we got the phone charging cables right there, and the HDMI. You guys may be wondering why that's here, but that's for the passenger screen. We will get to that in a second here, but let's just go down here. We get a proper shifter. Some Ram trucks, like the 1500s, they get a little knob right here, but this thing actually gets a proper shifter. Obviously, we got the backup camera with the 360 view. We get a pretty big center console. We can lift this up here. We get one storage compartment right there. And if we lifted it up again, we get a very deep storage compartment. And up here, this is not a traditional rear view mirror. So if you flick this right here, it turns into a camera and there's no view blocking you from looking back. Stepping over onto this side right here, we got the RHO logo right there, but there is the screen. You cannot even see it from the driver's side. You got to come onto this side, so it's not a distraction. You can obviously turn the screen off if you want, obviously turn it on. And if we look at the doors right here, so this is where you turn on the massaging seats, Harman Kardon, as I mentioned before, Alcantara along the side as well, and some carbon fiber. We get power adjustable seats, we get the Ram door sill as well. And yeah, that is pretty much it for the front end of this car. We obviously get the huge panoramic sunroof as well, which does open by the click of this button right here. All right, moving over to the back seats. The back seats are pretty nice on this car as well. Obviously, you got Alcantara, carbon fiber. We get some storage space right here. We get cup holders and more storage space down here. But let's get in again. Without footstep, it is a little bit hard to get in, but we always got these handles right here. And getting in, not too much of a challenge. I'm 5'9", and getting in, no challenge at all. Pretty good headroom, a lot of legroom. It's pretty dark right here, so you can't see. Actually, it's a good idea to turn some light on. We obviously got the little cubby storage space right here, and I don't know what this is. If you look down here, it almost looks like it's pen holders, but that doesn't make sense. But anyways, we get more carbon fiber right there. And then these seats in the back are heated and cooled. And if we fold this down right here, this is pretty nice. We get more Alcantara, obviously. Little storage compartment where you can put your phone. That's about it. It's kind of small. But anyways, we get cup holders right here. A little bit of more visible storage. Other than that, that is pretty much it for the interior of this car. All right, we're gonna be taking the RHO on a short drive. This thing only has 91 kilometers, so I won't be driving it a lot, but we are in the natural habitat. All right, so this is gonna be a very short drive, as I mentioned before. We can see the heads up display as well. I don't know if the camera is picking that up, but it's obviously there. We are in sport mode right now, and yeah, just driving through a gravel road. Honestly, going through over these bumps, it's a super big vehicle. In a small car, this road wouldn't be this nice, but honestly, I don't think it's super duper bad. This is gonna be interesting. So there is a F450 right here. We're gonna have to angle our way through this. Not a problem at all. Any shorter, smaller car, it would have struggled, especially there's like a little dip on the right side there. But yeah, this thing, not bad, especially going a little bit faster there. But we'll get on the main road and then give it a little bit of juice. But that's probably gonna be it for this car. I have visibility in this car, not too bad either. Going through tight spots like this isn't that much of a challenge. You are in a pretty big vehicle, but that is not a problem at all for this car, especially with the visibility. And honestly, with the 360 cameras, you don't really gotta worry. All right, on the pavement now, this thing rides super duper smooth. We're still in sport mode and it's a little bit stiffer than usual. We're gonna give it a little bit of gas right here. Wow, this thing really moves. This thing moves a lot. This thing is quick. Kind of caught me off guard, I won't even lie. This thing is fast, but we're gonna be turning in and making a quick U-turn right here. And yeah, going over bumps, no problem at all. I don't wanna do any off-roading in this thing, but going through mud puddles and all that other stuff would not be a challenge in this thing at all. Just want to say special thanks to Renfrew Dodge for letting me review this car. Also, you guys comment down below, would you guys take this or the Raptor R? Or not the Raptor R, just the regular Raptor. The TRX is the Raptor R competitor, but you guys gotta tell me in the comments this or that. Personally, I have to check out the Raptor, but man, this thing looks wise, I think this is better. But if you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that subscribe button. More car reviews will be coming.